Jackal Fitness. I'm here with Mikey Perez, another one of Coach Chino's fighters. Coach Chino said you should be looking back to get back in action too. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I actually fought last week,
Okay.
and matches are going. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with the victory, but there's a lot of ring rust, a lot of things we gotta work on. When we go back to the gym, go back to the drawing board, and we back though. We back stronger than ever, man. I seen a lot of good things in my last fight that which is a plus, and I mean, going down the line. It's gonna be a lot of my strength that I did on that night. So we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good. This year's gonna be a good year.
Okay,
Let me ask Mikey a question. Mikey goes back at Global, and we've been in the game. This is A-God since 2010, but he's been fighting before he was a young prodigy. What do you feel about the weight class today that you're fighting at 35? What do you think is state of that weight class, and what is your...
At 35?
Yeah.
35. I moved up from 35. I'm at 40 now.
Okay, you're at 40.
I'm at 40 now.
And what do you feel about the state of 140?
140 is a packed division. You know what I'm saying? It's a division that has a lot of strong fighters, good fighters. And, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough division to be in. You know what I'm saying? It's like the 147 division, welterweight division. It's another division that's pretty
You
tough.
moved up to 140, you told me, and we go way back. You feel you're better at 140, or you feel you're better at 35, or you outgrew the weight class?
I just outgrew the weight class. You know what I mean? I'm 28 right now. As the older you get, you know what I'm saying,
Muscle
weight
structure,
yeah, muscle structures changes, and you get a little heavier. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little harder to make weight. 35, I was killing myself to make 35. 40 it ain't easy either to make 40, but you know what I'm saying, it's way easier to make it 35. So we moved up. I sat down with my team, and we finally chose to go back up to 140, and right now we campaigning at 140. And we don't.
How has this setback changed you? How do you see yourself in a year or two from? You feel it's going to make you better, or you there things you need to learn, or are you still learning, or?
No, I think the setback kind of let my body heal from a lot of fights that I had. A lot of cuts, because I used to get cut a lot, and my last fight I didn't get cut. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
So it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It just shows that the skin got time to reheal and to heal up and stuff. But I think the layoff kind of made me more mature. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I grew a little bit more physically, a little more stronger. Just time to just stay active and keep fighting, because inactivity can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So now I just want to stay active in the ring as in fighting, and hopefully this year be a beautiful year for Team Perez, man. I mean, we all want to be world champs, and that's one of my goals that I'm trying to fulfill.
Definitely. Well, iron definitely sharp as iron, and training with Tevin Farmer as a world champion.
Yeah.
Definitely rub
Our
off
team
on you too.
is great. You know what I'm saying? We got Pitufo Diaz, who fought for the world title. We got Jason Sosa, who was a world champ too. We got Tevin Farmer. We got a lot of good people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our team is highly recognized. It's a team that people respect, and you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of good fighters that we can learn from each other. Like you said, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we all help each other out, and just anybody in my team, we all. Next time you guys see us, you're gonna see us better and better every single time. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. As a mature fighter as yourself, and me as an older fighter, what is the difference you think between being that you travel on both coasts, and I know we used to train at Global, what do you think the significant differences between the West Coast and East Coast when it comes to the fight game?
Styles, you know what I'm saying? Styles different. East Coast is more of a flashy and speed type of style. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the West Coast, they're a little slower, a little more laid back, and guys that like to throw more punches. You know what I'm saying? More active in the ring when it comes to that.
So what is your personal opinion on why they are more successful on the West Coast than we are on the East Coast, and what can we do
I can
to make it better so we can be competitive with the West Coast, being to have more champions over there?
I want to say that they're more successful than we are because East Coast has a lot of world championships. You know what I'm saying I wouldn't say that they're more successful than us. So
Well, I would say
they
New
just-
York. I would say New York.
I would
We
say-
don't have that many champions from New York in the past couple of years. The last one we had was Zab, really.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
how
you
can we
understand
get back
they
to that
just-
level like the West Coast? What do we need to make it changes over here to make the fight game better over here?
I think the main thing is just to have a team that's well structured. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these gyms and teams are kind of falling apart when it comes to coming together and being together as a family. You know what I'm saying? When you got fighters and trainers and everybody and they look at each other as family members, it makes that much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, everything is more about business. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't care about your well-being; they just care about the check that you write. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think a well-rounded team will bring the East Coast back to where it was. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about the teachers over there compared to the teachers and trainers on the East Coast?
Man, everybody got their own style of training. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think each trainer suits their own fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because I could go somewhere else and train with a magnificent trainer that has a whole bunch of world champions, and he might not be able to help me. You know what I'm saying? Because of my style, because of the way I fight. Not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, just because he's good over there doesn't mean if you bring that trainer over here, he's going to be good over here. People don't understand that. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's just, things are like that, you know what I'm saying?
Do they have more old school trainers over there that know the business better and boxing better, or we have better trainers and teachers over on the East Coast at this point today?
And like I said,
From your experience.
my experience, man, I think both sides got equal good trainers, you know what I'm saying? They just the mindset behind each trainer that, you know what I'm saying, you got, like I said before, you got to be more family structured, you know what I'm saying, in your team, you know what I'm saying, that it will bring your team more trust into each other, you know what I'm saying, and people think those are the little things that make a difference in a team, trust and somebody, you know what I'm saying, if you got a trainer that you could trust in and you look up to 100%, it will make you that 100% better fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel as though like let's say a Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach has a lot of world champions. I could go to Freddie Roach. Doesn't mean he's gonna help me out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Each fight is different.
Yeah, each fight is different, and each fighter needs certain type of trainer to bring the best out of him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you can do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think both coaches have their own equal good trainers, and that's all I can say.
So my last question to you is, I'm from the East Coast, and I feel it's lacking. So my question to you, what, in your opinion, how can we do to be more competitive with the West Coast? What can we do? What would your number one
Like
thing
I
you
said-
would say?
Like I said before, be more family oriented and the team. You know what I'm saying? People, like I said, people might not think that's a big deal, but I do. You know what I'm saying? When you go into a gym and you look at your trainer like a father figure, it makes that much of a difference. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna train that much harder.
Yeah, it makes that much of a difference. You have that confidence in your trainer. You have that confidence in your team to bring the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta go out and try to look other ways. You don't gotta focus yourself in other things. You try to bring the best out of you. Everything's in your team. You know what I'm saying? Your team. That's what a team is for.
So you say we're missing that on the East Coast? I would say we're missing that in New York. We used to have that when we was younger.
Exactly, that's
But
what
I
I'm saying.
think the West Coast, when I look at Texas, I look at Errol Spence, I look at
They're more
Charles, I
they're
look
more
at
family
Mayweather,
oriented, yeah.
they stick together as a unit.
Exactly.
New York is
That's what I'm
like,
trying to get
I
at.
only jump on you when you start making money. I only jump on you when you look good. And we don't support each other as we go up to build that foundation.
Exactly.
You know, so
that's where
there's no trust.
That's where I was getting at. Exactly
Yeah.
what you just said. That's where I was getting at. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. And thanks for your time.
Yeah.
If Jack said anything, else you,
Yeah,
but
before,
thanks you
before
much.
you go, let everybody know where they can find you on IG, social media.
Social media, Instagram is michael.angelo.perez. Follow me. and just stay tuned. Just keep following me, and you guys gonna see the best out of me this year coming up.
Definitely. Once again, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Mike Perez. Thank you for your time, champ.